There are two types of people in this world: early risers and the morning stragglers. We have all heard the saying, the early bird catches the worm, but what does that actually mean? Picture these two scenarios. 1. You wake up to the sound of your alarm, seeing that you snoozed it too many times. Now you have to run into the shower, pick up some random bar on your kitchen counter for breakfast, and drive as quickly as possible to work, all the while infuriated with the horrible drivers around you. In the second scenario, you wake up an hour before you need to leave your house for work. The first 30 minutes you spend getting ready, making sure the shower is at the perfect temperature. There is enough time to make some amazing eggs with toast. The last 30 minutes before you go to work, you either spend it meditating, planning your day, quality time with your kids, or writing in your journal. Maybe there are even a few minutes left to read the book you've been dying to get to, or knock out a work task you know you'll have to finish later that day. You leave for work, feeling incredible. You look great, your stomach is satisfied, your brain is ready for action, and the drivers around you aren't driving you crazy. Of course, you get to work on time, feeling relaxed. It doesn't matter who you are, what your job is, or where in the world you are. It also doesn't matter what you want to do in the morning. Becoming a morning person allows you to engage in all the activities you want to do. It gives you time to complete all the work you need to do without feeling stressed or under pressure. Becoming an early riser is the single best change I ever made in my life, because time increases exponentially the earlier you wake up. The extra time gained by not having to deal with external distractions is spent either knocking out necessary tasks of the day or making sure your heart, body, and mind are properly fueled, meaning you are primed for a fantastic day ahead. With fewer external distractions, less time wasted getting from one place to another and getting out of bed on the right foot, you can get a lot more done, a lot more quickly. It all sounds nice, right? The real problem is actually taking steps towards becoming an early riser who makes use of the morning hours. If you desire to be an early riser and are willing to commit to it, there is one thing to learn. You need to break your negative connection with the early morning. And you do this by 1. Making it as easy as possible to get the day started after you wake up. 2. Waking up with energy. And 3. Having a reason to wake up. That being said, the transition is hard. Waking up early isn't easy. And to become a morning person, you need to make the transition as simple and smooth as possible. One way to do that is to eliminate all the decision-making you usually do in the morning. Decision fatigue is a real problem. In the morning, you need all the energy you can get. You can't waste it making petty decisions about what is going to look cute to wear today or thinking about what you feel like eating for breakfast today. You need to have the following things sorted out before you go to bed. Have all your bags packed and ready to go for the next day so that you don't have to do anything besides pick them up on the way out of the house. Pick the clothes you want to wear the next day and lay them out where you can just grab them. Decide what you want to eat for breakfast. I recommend breakfast to get your energy up in the morning, specifically some carbs for long-lasting energy. Write the first few tasks you want to knock out in the morning, or what the first few hours of your morning is going to consist of. I know you've heard it 1,000 times that early risers wake up energized by being physical, and it still doesn't get any easier. However, I promise if you do this, you'll automatically start feeling more energetic when you wake up. As soon as you open your eyes and turn off your alarm, you forget what your mind and body are saying. They're lazy and are exactly what prevents you from being an early riser. They need training, so this is what you do. You open your eyes, and the second you realize you're awake, you jump out of bed and do 10 jumping jacks. How simple is that? Just 10 jumping jacks. Your blood flows, your energy increases instantly, and you're awake. It is that easy if you just commit to doing it, and one day you'll see, I promise. Wake up with a purpose. No, I don't mean wake up and think about how beautiful life is, or even how lucky you are to be alive. If that's what you want to do with the morning time, then I'm all for it. You need to have something you want to do in the morning, a task you want to accomplish. Get it done early on before the day's madness slows you down. You need to go to an appointment or meeting, or maybe you want to exercise early in the day. You need a reason to get up. Because if you wake up with no purpose, you'll think about why you're awake so early. Inevitably, you'll end up falling back into bed. You need something you're passionate about and excited to accomplish. Make it a necessary task. If it's large and can't be accomplished in one go, break it up and move some to the following morning. Pick an activity that drives you, gives you some energy, and makes you happy. No matter what you do, waking up early in the morning will be a struggle at first. You need to make it a commitment. No matter what, I have to wake up at this time in the morning. Make sure nothing comes between you and your promise to yourself. Making a concrete decision to have no other option besides waking up at a specific time is the best way to get through the struggle. Eventually, you will find this makes getting up enjoyable and useful. Look up some of the most successful people in the world, regardless of how you define success. You will continuously find that successful people understand the importance of using the morning hours. This will help motivate you daily. Find a friend who also wants to commit to the same goal, an accountability buddy. Something I like to do with one of my friends is we alternate calling each other every morning to be sure that even if you hit the snooze button on your alarm, you still wake up. We had no choice but to get up because we knew the other person was counting on us, worked like magic. View it as an exciting project. You can find a friend to do this with, if that helps. A friend you can count on who is also interested in self-improvement so you can work together to build each other up.